At 35,000 feet, most commercial airplanes are already flying themselves. They follow invisible routes, adjust speed automatically, and can even land without a pilot touching the controls. So here's the question no one really answers. If airplanes can already do all of that, why is there still a human sitting in the cockpit in 2025? Modern aircraft are among the most automated machines humans have ever built. Shortly after takeoff, pilots engage autopilot systems that can hold altitude, follow precise routes, manage fuel efficiency, and communicate with onboard computers constantly monitoring the aircraft's health. On many flights, the plane spends hours flying without a single manual control input. From the outside, it looks like pilots are becoming unnecessary, but aviation has never been designed around what happens when everything works perfectly. Air safety is not measured by routine flights. It's measured by how an aircraft handles rare, complex, and unpredictable situations. A sensor can fail, weather can behave differently than forecast, two unrelated systems can fail at the same time, or a single faulty data point can confuse the entire aircraft. Computers excel when problems are clearly defined, but aviation emergencies rarely are. When something unusual happens, pilots are not following a script. They are interpreting incomplete information, prioritizing risks, and making judgment calls in real time. That kind of reasoning is still difficult to automate safely. There's a concept in aviation known as automation surprise. It happens when an aircraft behaves in a way the pilots didn't expect. Sometimes the system switches modes quietly. Sometimes sensors disagree about what the aircraft is doing. In those moments, the danger is not that the computer is broken. It's that the computer is confident and wrong. Pilots must first understand what the aircraft believes is happening before they can decide whether to trust it or override it. Without humans on board, there would be no one to question the system's assumptions. You'll often hear that modern automation works correctly almost all the time. In most industries, that would be acceptable. In aviation, it is not. Air travel demands near zero tolerance for failure. The smallest fraction of rare events is where lives are lost. This is why aviation evolves slowly, cautiously, and deliberately. Every system must prove not only that it works, but that it fails safely. Removing pilots would not reduce risk. It would remove the final layer of adaptability. There's another reason pilots are still on board: responsibility. When something goes wrong, humans are accountable. They communicate with air traffic control, manage passengers, and make ethical decisions under pressure. Replacing pilots raises difficult questions. Who is responsible for a decision made by an algorithm? Who takes control when systems disagree? Until those questions have clear answers, regulators are unlikely to remove humans from the cockpit. This doesn't mean aviation will stop automating. In fact, the future likely involves fewer pilots, not none. Pilots acting as supervisors rather than manual operators. Automation handling routine tasks, humans managing complexity. Cargo aircraft may move faster in this direction. Passenger flights will follow more cautiously. Airplanes still rely on human pilots in 2025 not because technology has failed, but because aviation is built around the moments when technology struggles. Computers handle the normal, humans are there for everything else. And in the sky, that difference matters. If you enjoy content like this, like the video and subscribe for more clear stories about how aviation really works.